Hey guys, Cherokee, I'm back with a video, and today we're going to be doing our weekly ramblings of a WWE fan. And getting right into it, we're going to get really juicy about it. You know, I've been seeing so many things about Jey Uso winning the Royal Rumble, think pieces, all you can name it. People hating, people good, people happy about it, people upset about it, people thinking that it was the worst choice known to man. And all I have to say is calm down. But it's very interesting. They compare Jey Uso to Zack Ryder. They're comparing Jey Uso to Daniel Bryan. The Yes Movement. I feel as though saying like that somebody needs a catchphrase for them to get super over and then get stuff. They weren't comparing him to Daniel Bryan. Sorry, they were comparing him to the Yes Movement. But saying that Jey Uso solely has the yeet thing going on, or his family to the reason why his success is what it is very disingenuous. Like, Jey Uso literally has been on this roster for 15 years. And for 4 of those years, he was in a storyline with his family that literally took the whole wrestling industry by storm. So he has put in the work. He's put in the time. Because I don't know if y'all even remember. There's probably some people don't even remember. Probably people don't even care or even knew. Jey Uso and Roman Reigns were really doing something crazy during the COVID era. Because it was no Jimmy. Jimmy was out on injury. There was no Solo yet. So it was just a Wise Man, Roman, and Jey. Those three literally was doing crazy work on SmackDown. They was doing stuff with Daniel Bryan, KO, like Cesaro. Like, the stuff that they was doing, Edge, the stuff they were doing helped keep things afloat in a different way. So, of course, Jey Uso has been the main event for a very long time. He's been main event adjacent for a long time, and also has put in his work for a long time, and has gotten over because of that work. Just because the Yeet movement started a year ago don't mean he wasn't already over. Like, let's be clear. Main event Jey Uso was doing his thing for a very long time. Even before the Bloodline, but the Bloodline stuff put him on a different level, like, as it did everybody associated with it. So, him winning the Royal Rumble adds to the story. It adds to what Roman was saying as a tribal chief. I'm here to lift everybody up. I'm here to change everybody's life. And Jey Uso is the best example of it. Although all of them in the Bloodline, associated with the Bloodline, has had a better life for it because of it. You got Solo, you have the Wise Man, you have Jimmy, you have Tama Tonga, Jacob Fatu, all of them, Sami Zayn, all of them literally are better because of it. So, Jey winning the Royal Rumble, it was not a fluke, of course. It's probably already been planned, but it's not because he's super over. It's not only because he's super over. But is there a problem if it was because he was super over? The man has been selling merch over the champion for a bit sometimes. So, like, do y'all not understand how crazy that is? It's deeper than the whatever. I don't even remember Zack Ryder's stuff. All right. Oh yeah. What? I don't even remember his stuff right now. But, like, it's a different level. There's levels to this. It's very much levels to this. Because, like, I'm sorry, but nobody was trying to say encore to saying, oh, yeah, or whatever he was saying. The man got an encore for his entrance. Who does that? Who can literally come out and have the whole crowd at the palm of your hands without having any type of... He had no singles title. The man literally, he's good in the ring. I'm sorry, but if he was not able to wrestle, he wouldn't be at the stage where he's at. There's only so far certain things can take you, and that's something that's proven true for the Usos. Just because their name got them through the door, but everything else was their hard work. Everything else. And for y'all to act crazy about it and act like I don't see that, because y'all saw how the Usos got treated for certain times, but then they had to level up. They had to step their game up, and then things changed, and then the Bloodline happened. Like, why are we acting crazy? Jey Uso winning is a story of a lifetime, honestly. I feel as though it's going to be more heartwarming than anything we've seen in a very long time. Because although we know Jay can do it, we saw him get cheated out of certain movements. We saw him kind of get done wrong. So it's still kind of in that factor of I can't believe he did it. Story of a lifetime. Like, that right there is something that's gold. More than business. That's how wrestling is. That's what wrestling is. Moments of wrestling that you think about. And when your kids start watching wrestling, I don't have any kids, but that's something like you talk about with your kids when you like, man, I remember this unbelievable moment, and you say it to them. Like, Jey Uso is creating like childhood right now. Like, although he don't go crazy like Jeff Hardy, he got the touch like Jeff Hardy. He ain't bigger than Obama though. I will say that. Just because I feel as though now things are so different. We have the influencers and everything, so it's so different. You kind of can't call anybody bigger than Obama nowadays. Like, there's not many people bigger than Obama. I'm sorry, but it is what. That's how. You guys gonna have to sit there and watch it, cause y'all gonna watch it any freaking way. Like, that's one of my things that I got a problem with WWE about. I have a problem with WWE because they gonna give me something I don't like and I'm still watching. Like, it comes to a point. It comes to a point. Like, with Carmelo Hayes. I'm so dead serious about justice for Carmelo Hayes, because why in the world did he get played like that? Carmelo Hayes getting played like that. And I just hope Friday, when he come out, he wins his match. Or he goes crazy, because I'm tired of the disrespect. I want him to get his Mania moment. I just want him to go crazy in that ring. Like, this is going to be, like, Royal Rumble was going to be my moment where my worlds collided. Where I was going to get Carmelo Hayes and a Roman Reigns interaction. But no. Braun Breaker had to take that. And I'm tired of Braun Breaker. I'm sorry. When I say I'm tired of him, I don't like the fact that he's champion, and I don't care for the fact that he's champion, but it's like, I don't know, what is Braun Breaker? What is Braun Breaker? Like, there's nothing that gravitates me towards him. Like, in the ring, he go crazy, he a dog, woof, woof, but if we won't put anybody as IC champion, I put Carmelo over him. I put Luke Kaiser. I put Sheamus. There's so many other people where I would be like, okay, we can switch roles here. And that's not a disrespect to his talent. It's just he doesn't seem as if he's meant to be a long-term champion. He's not at that level yet. He'll probably get there, but he's not there yet. John Cena, I don't know what about John Cena. Like, what is his Mania plans? Like, I know he's going to get that 17th title, but I'm wondering who he's going to take it off of. Because of the Royal Rumble, I can see him taking it off of Jey Uso. But I want Cody Rhodes to get that belt yanked from him, so maybe Cody Rhodes. I don't know if he's winning the Elimination Chamber. I will say that. Yeah, I got to wait till qualify. Like, I got to wait till everybody gets up in there before I see. But I don't know if he's winning that. And for Mania, all I have to say, although I respect y'all so much. I respect y'all so much for making y'all voices heard. I respect y'all so much for standing on that business. But to all those Cody crybabies, I'm mad at y'all because, as always, we back to square one with this Rock versus Roman thing. And I don't care what anybody says about The Rock. I don't give a darn. The optics of a match like that, and the fact that I know they would want quality from a match like that, so they're gonna go crazy or do something in that ring. So whatever y'all gotta say is irrelevant about the whole thing, or whatever y'all, I don't know. Because I know people like to go crazy with the wrestling abilities and all that. Y'all like to act like y'all analysts and y'all have been doing this for 20 years when y'all come to judge and stuff. But I want a Rock versus Roman so bad. Like, it was working good. You know what I'm saying? 42. We could get 42. But it's like, this is exactly what happened before. It was going to be 39. Then it was gonna be like, it was gonna be 38 or something. I don't know what it was gonna be, but it was gonna be another year, and then it got pushed back, or it got pushed to be continued. That's the type of stuff that happens here, and I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it, and I just wanted some Rock versus Roman. Excuse me for wanting a dream match to come true. It seemed like for Mania, The Rock is nowhere to be found, although he told the dirt sheets, don't trust what you read, don't trust what you see. And then he's getting advertised all over Mania and stuff like that. So they don't know. I don't know what they're doing, but I've heard a plan that allegedly is going to be a triple threat between CM Punk, Roman Reigns, and Seth Rollins. Now, this right here makes sense, especially with the spot that happened during the Royal Rumble. It makes sense considering their history. And I saw somebody posted a video of CM Punk asking for a triple threat between Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns back in the Shield days. It makes sense. It just feels as if the storylines between Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, that right there is just not, it's an interesting combination, considering the fact that in my head, wouldn't they just jump Seth because they don't like Seth more? They don't like Seth the most, okay? And the animosity between Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins is so deep and is so it's like so raw. Like the fact that Roman he didn't even care about his title but wanted to attack Seth, that is so deep and so a big thing. So I really thought that the next time they met in the ring, it was going to be for a singles match. That's just how I feel about it. I don't really have any qualms about the fact that it's going to be a triple threat probably between the three, just because I know there are some good workers and I love seeing Roman in the ring. And it's just been years. It's been years, decades since Roman Reigns and CM Punk got in the ring together against each other, so I'm not mad at that at all. But there is certain storylines that they have that they could touch on a little bit more, I think, which is fine because they need to give other people time, but I be wanting to know what's the feelings of certain people. Like, Roman Reigns still hasn't had a full second on a mic in a boot. Like, how did you feel about certain things that happened? How did you feel about this? How did you feel about that? We don't even freaking know because he hasn't been on the mic in a boot. I want to know how he feels, okay? But I don't want it to be like, Seth Rollins this, Seth Rollins that. I feel like we passed that marking point, so now I just want to know, how are you feeling? That's what I want to know. I just want to know that. Because at the end of the day, we're going to get the singles match between CM Punk and Roman Reigns, the match between Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns. We're just going to get that. I really do think that either way it goes, it's going to be a good one. I just hope Melo gets a spot at Mania. Naomi gets a spot at Mania. Roman gets a spot at Mania. Jimmy gets a spot at Mania. It don't really matter to me. What happens after that? A Mania match is still a Mania match. Just because they ain't on the main event don't mean nothing. Because when the big three popped up, I only know about the main event, big three. That's still what I remember now to this day. You gotta have those moments that people still gonna remember. So I am not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all. Now, Jade Cargill, speaking of the big three, she been gone so long, it doesn't need to be just one person that attacked her. Because if it's one person that attacked her, realistically, those colors would be shown to the other person. So it just need to be both of them and call it a day. Or y'all need to just act like she fell. Because it's just been too long. I didn't even know she was legitimately injured because there's people saying that she wasn't and it was still at work. I don't know what's up with Jade Cargill. Who knows what is wrong with Jade Cargill? Like, is she really injured? I want to know that. Like, please let me know so I know the timeline of this. And Randy Orton, what? He could just be dealing with life stuff to why he ain't been in there, but we need to bring Randy home. Hopefully for Elimination Chamber he comes back, because Triple H did say there were some returns to coming. Fandango was one of those returns. I like a good nostalgia act, you know what I'm saying? I don't care about Fandango coming back, because I know he probably is good in the ring. He has to be, he's employed. He's still employed somewhere, so he's employed at TNA. It's just when is Dolph Ziggler coming back? I wanted Dolph Ziggler to come back at the Royal Rumble. Like, there was a few spots y'all could have put up through so Dolph Ziggler could come back. But neither here nor there. Of course, I don't know who come back for the women's side at all. Shoot. I know Becky Lynch maybe, probably, but who knows? Who knows? But y'all let me know how y'all feel. Let me know if you guys seen anything wrestling-wise y'all want to talk about. But that is the end of this week's ramblings. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye!